Man, there's nothing quite like that Dreamcast era music, huh? Hello, everyone. It's me, ya boy, ya homie, the one and only G-Man, King G of Swag Mountain, and someone who is unfortunately very, very sweaty because it's so hot today. It's always hot every day. You're gonna be hearing a lot of that until my body is just completely devoid of all sweat and moisture that can be lost. All of it just gushing out of it. Anyway, as you can probably guess by the title, it's a quiz night. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. I had a really insightful with a friend while I was talking and doing some sort of important business shit earlier. And I feel like I learned a lot. I got a lot to think about. And I'm doing my best to like fully like take it in and like ingest it. So it's not just, man, that was a cool conversation, and I like forget about all of it and don't apply any of the things I've learned. So I'm trying to stay up in that brain space of like thinking and maybe reflecting and getting some good insight going. There are some U quizzes. So yeah, that's what we're doing tonight. God, I love U quizzes. Also, hello, Rehao got the first redeem, incredible. Oh my god, that key smash, that's wild. It's okay, Falx, next time you will get it, and don't pour bleach into your eyes. And hey, Sonic, what's good? What is up? I'm like, what? Don't worry about it. Don't even trip. The real reason I had to do work and do some shit, and it was important. Senpais, yes, G-Man Zama, thank you, that's me. You're welcome, Rehao. Anyway, we're gonna do quizzes. We're gonna go through the stuff. Normally, I like take a bunch of these and I just like queue them up. But today I want to do something a little different. Because I know when you click on it, let me just grab this one for example. There's always these extra quizzes down here. I want to see, through just using this stuff, if we can just go on a streak of some decent quizzes. Which means if I'm only going to start with one of these, I got to find a good one. Yes, watch Shogun if you like TV that doesn't suck. Okay, I'll consider it. It's got a cool name. It's got that kind of, you know, kind of vibe to it, I'm assuming. And Icy, you are a cute anime. Like, why? What do you mean? Cute anime girl. Like, yes, that's you. Why are we surprised by this? It just makes sense. All right, now let's see. Where do we start here? Get class spected by a professional class specter. Oh, and it's part 1. Oh, it's a part 1. Well, far be it from me to deny my Homestuck heritage. Assuming this, and then take part 2 when you're done. So I guess this is gonna be in. All right, adding to that rule, we're gonna do part 1 and part 2 of this, and then we'll, I guess, use part 2. Oh no, there's it's both parts and then Lunar Sway. Whoopsies, wrong one. All right, we'll get this done. We'll do it right this time. Here. Fuck. Make a new tab. Excellent. And the whole Lunar Sway. I think I've already done the Lunar Sway stuff. That's part of. I just want to see how accurate. I mean, I guess all of this does go together, sort of, in a way. Like it does and doesn't. Like I can imagine that after doing all 3 of these, we can somehow get a conflicting Lunar Sway, but I'm less interested in that. So let's just do part 1 and part 2 of the class spec. Part 1. Yes, that is factually correct, Sonic. Cute and anime girl. Which is like, that's what we do here. Alright, so I am in control of the trajectory of my own life. Very agree. Yeah. Most people like me, or at least tolerate my presence. I agree. That sounds accurate. I feel like I'm a much different person than I was in the past. God, I would at least hope so. And I also feel that way, immensely. I feel the need to protect other people even if I don't know them very well. I need like a neutral option. So I don't feel the need to protect, but I'm like, I can help someone out for a little bit. I don't need it to be like an ongoing thing, like all the time. Do I feel the need to protect that? Yeah, a little bit. More than I would like. I care more than I'd like, and I also don't care. Not as much as I want to. I need a slight agree button for that. I'm willing to do the dirty work that nobody else wants to put up with. That one I'm more inclined to be like, yep, I do that. It's a tough job, it sucks, but if it needs to be done and I gotta do it, by God, I'll do it. Nobody seems to care about the sacrifices I make, and I resent that. This is just like an ongoing feeling in life. I feel that one. I try my hardest to do what I perceive as the right thing in life. I put a lot of effort into it. The right thing. Yeah. That's fine. That racks. That tracks? That racks? That what? Ugh. Using so much brain power to like digest all this knowledge is smoothing out some of the more important aspects, like my ability to talk. I find it hard to care about much, if anything, at all right now. Very disagree. There's a lot to care about. There's a lot to take in. I'm good at getting other people to do what I want. That's true for the most part. Like if I really, really want something from someone else, I feel like I could get it. Most of my problems are the result of things other people inflict on me. Nah, I feel like I've made my bed and I'm lying in it pretty heavily. This is my mess to clean up. Pick one of the following that you'd rather be. The antagonist, making all the waves that others have to respond to. A side character that gets to live a peaceful life outside the spotlight. Or the protagonist, the one that is responsible for everyone else's happiness. The antagonist, always. This is one of the main even as a kid, I was like, being a hero sounds so boring. You literally have to wait for a villain to do something. But as the villain, you can go out and do shit, and people have to respond to that. I love this song. Yo, shoutouts to Big the Cat. Big fishes at Emerald Coast from Sonic Adventure. Weigh the scale. I want to create things that people enjoy. Alright. Well, that was easy. What's the other? I want to have a big impact on others. I want to do right by as many people as I can. I want to be important to the state of the world. I want to learn more about the world, and I want more control over my life. It's like between these two. Like, I want to create things that have a big impact that people enjoy. But I think I want to be more in the, like, create things space. That's important to me. Prince of... Oh, no! Oh, God! I thought I was past it. Sort of. Only vaguely. I'm like, it was always between Prince and Mage when it comes to class spec stuff. Prince, Mage, and Knight. Those three. Which actually, if I think about it, that's like my big three for like tarot cards in a way, but that's a separate thing. Prince, narrativist, one who wields their aspect to advance the narrative of their own detriment. Gamist, one who destroys through their aspect or destroys their aspect. You have been demoted. Well, in terms of aspect or class spec stuff, this is a promotion actually. 2% bitch. We swag on them. Yes, to advance the narrative at their own detriment. And then the second half, get class back. The other half of this, I'm sure it's gonna give me some sort of aspect that probably isn't time. Let me guess. Let me guess my 3 aspects here. Because I'm pretty confident that time is mine. I know on the main site, time is heavily weighted towards time players. But time fits. But if it wasn't time, I'm going to say it's either light or mind. Or maybe heart. If it's heart, I'll fucking scream. That would be the worst combination for me, but we'll try. We shall see. What does part 2 have to say about all this? I care more about my in-group family and close friends versus I care about everyone equally, even strangers. Strongly in-group. Like, strangers I do care about, but like, I gotta take care of my own first. When being creative, I prefer to create things that will stand the test of time versus I prefer to create things that give people novel, interesting new experiences. I like the new shit. Like, creative legacy is cool. Like, it's gonna be like, oh, this will last forever, but sometimes I'm like, it's really nice to just make one really cool new thing. I'm comfortable with ambiguity / needing to read between the lines versus I need people to make their intentions crystal clear with me. I greatly prefer someone just tell me things directly. Keep that vague shit away from me. But only a little bit. This is one like I need a fourth option. I need something right in between both. Like, I can take some ambiguity when I'm like, yeah, I can just, if it's something I can just fully dictate on my own. But if someone's like, yeah, I need you to do this thing, and they don't give me some clear guidelines as to what that thing is or how they want it done, it gets a bit fucky-wucky. But not too much. I'll go pro ambiguity. Because at the end of the day, like, if I need to do it, I'll do it. And it will be strange. I think that there is a natural tendency for people to want to operate within some sort of hierarchy, versus I think hierarchies are unnatural impositions that do not reflect our natural, or that do not reflect our actual nature. No comment on whether they're good or not. So just whether or not hierarchies are a naturally occurring thing. This is a good question. I think in nature, a lot of animals have hierarchies. Comes to mind things like lions and their prides, bees and the queen bees, and the whole like concept. The whole in nature concept with animals. Not with people, the concept of like alpha male and beta male. But I'm pretty sure that's only for animals in captivity in general. I don't know, I'm not well versed on that kind of thing. But it does come to mind. Do I think they're natural? The natural state of people? I don't think it happens naturally. I think people will naturally gravitate towards people and like certain like personalities and actions and folks for either security purposes or just like drawn in with their charisma, but I don't think people are naturally looking towards another person for guidance. Some people are like that. That is definitely something that can happen, but I don't think it's the most natural state for humans. Ooh, need some water. I gotta stay thoroughly hydrated. Alright, question 5. I would give up something very important to myself, my life, my freedom, my sanity, etc., if it would benefit the world, including the people I don't like. versus I have a duty to stay in this world and improve it the best I can with my grit and hard work. Ooh, oh man, this is a really, really, really good question. Like, the martyr in me wants to just give it all up. Like, yes, yes, I'll sacrifice my life, my blood, my everything to change the world. But the savior in me is like, I can conquer everything. I can reshape this world with my own two hands. And they're at war, those two halves of me. Mostly because I have the strong belief that I have enough self-importance to believe that I can change the world for better or for worse. And I think I would rather stay in this world to make it happen. I think it's important to relentlessly pursue the truth no matter what, versus I think it's acceptable that not everyone gets all the information, especially if it would hurt them. Strongly prefer the truth. Like, little white lies, ugh. I gotta keep it real. Like, reading is like, everyone needs to know the truth, no matter how much it would hurt them. We can't live with these delusions. Alright, I think it's impossible, unfalsifiable, to tell that the universe exists in the sense that I perceive it, versus I believe that material reality is material reality. The world is generally as we understand it. Wasn't there literally, like, not to send anyone into a tizzy right now, but wasn't there some Nobel Prize winner that just straight up proved that reality is localized and that our reality straight up might not be real the way we think it is? Like, I thought that was a thing. Like, that was a very recent thing. And by recent, I mean with, like, in the last year or two. That someone was like, yeah, we proved, like, relative reality. That somehow got something into an unperceivable state and it, like, changed from what we all perceived it as. Like a red apple becoming a green apple once it has exited our perceivable space. I think I'm gonna go with it might be a simulation. I remember that was a big thing that I was trying to figure out in high school, like everyone else does in high school, but more in the sense that we got a bunch of nerds together, wrote down a bunch of universal constants and equations, and tried to link it all together, and several people cried during those sessions because they were freaking out that they weren't real, and I'm like, we might not be. That's okay. I have accepted that I will die one day versus if it were possible I would want to live forever. I mean, yeah, I want to live forever, but I'm also aware that I will perish. Maybe. I might not die. Who knows? What do I want? God, it's so rough. Like, I want to live forever and see it all just crumble away. But memento mori in this bitch, like, it all ends, right? It's all coming to an end. We gotta be okay with that. I gotta be okay with that. But God, there's so much I want to do. So much that I don't think I can fit into one lifetime, but I don't know that. I can live a long time. I can live a long, fulfilling life. Alright, question 9. It's okay that I, personally, don't have all the answers, versus the fact that I can't learn everything, or everything I want in a human lifetime. Oh my God. They just fucking checked me immediately with that. It's like, I must. I can't learn everything I want to. It frustrates me personally. Like, I want it all. I need it all. Flower to flower. Blooms. It withers and dies. When someone suddenly cuts contact with me for no apparent reason and refuses to tell me why, I feel absolutely destroyed. Versus, I just shrug my shoulders. It's a thing that happens sometimes. That shit hurts. Which, like, is fair. I've done that to people as well. But damn, it hurts. Strongly pained, honestly. That shit is the worst. Alright, let's see. If I knew information that I knew someone else didn't know, and I knew it would hurt them, but I thought it was important for them to know, like a partner cheating or is a criminal, I'd tell them, no matter the consequences, versus I wouldn't do that. It's not my place to rock the boat in that way. The truth. Because, like, if their partner is cheating or is a the criminal thing, it kind of depends on the crime. Like, if it's something that I am like, it's fine. But also, like, do they know? Do they know? I'm not gonna be the one burdened with this knowledge. Burdened with the truth. I will share that with everyone who can. Who's ready to have that. I would do something I viewed as morally incorrect to get ahead in life if I knew I could do so with no consequences and that it would give me some sort of huge boon. No ambiguity about it. Versus my moral code would not allow me to do something bad even if nobody would know. I would know even if I'm giving up a huge opportunity to do so. I struggle with this daily. And you know what I hate the most? What I hate the most is that despite everything, I am still very much bound to my morals. I'm like, ugh. God, what I wouldn't give to just be a complete heartless sellout sometimes. Like, I think about it. I'm like, what if I went full corpo? Full, like, just greed person and went into, like, business school. And I was like, I want more oil and stockholders and I love Vanguard and BlackRock and capitalism and I don't trust unions and I believe in all this hateful propaganda. Like, what if that was me? What if I could be fucking wealthy and have no consequence and just live a good, rich, evil life? But that's wrong and I don't like that. I guess strongly bound. Unfortunately, strongly bound. Okay, pick the thing that will get you to like a story the most. Ooh, there's very good. It's fucking awesome. I get answers to the important questions. It doesn't leave me bored. A tight, focused plot. The setting operates on rules that cohere well. It has a good ending to wrap things up with. There's compelling mystery to resolve. It doesn't have many plot holes and uses foreshadowing well. You know, it's fucking awesome. A cast of good, high-quality characters. People make decisions that make sense. The characters have interesting relationships, or it has an interesting world. Honestly, all of this stuff is, like, cool. All that's great. And I feel like the it's fucking awesome usually, for me, comes from good, high-quality characters. The decisions that make sense. Honestly, sometimes it's better when a story or when characters make decisions that don't make sense. When a character does something and I'm just left with the what? Why would you do that? How could you think that's a good idea? And then we see, like, you know, the fallout, the consequences of that. That makes for really good stories. I like that. I like that a lot. Granted, sometimes it's hard to sit through because it's, like, infuriating stuff or very cringe-worthy, but good. It's good storytelling. So I think high-quality characters and interesting relationships and an interesting world. These are my big three when it comes to a good story. We'll take the high-quality characters. We'll spend the most with them, I suppose. If you get a result you don't like on this quiz, what are you going to do? Ooh, good question. Try to reconcile it with how I view myself. Discard the result entirely. It's wrong. Totally accept the result. I may be incorrect in how I view myself. I don't have a strong enough preconceived notion of myself to dislike any answer I get. Well, if I get a result here that I'm like, nah, that's impossible. That's nothing like me. I'd probably, you know, try to reconcile it with how I view myself. Like, am I viewing myself? Not that I'm viewing myself wrong, but quizzes like this, when I'm doing all this for the sake of insight's sake, it's upon answering these questions, how am I viewed from an outside perspective? What's the outer me look like to someone else? This is like me getting a second opinion. You know? Like the first half, Prince, this actually upsets me in a way that I don't want to get into right now. We might get into it later if we get an aspect that goes with that, but getting back into the prince aspect, it's like, oh boy. Oh baby. I wasn't expecting that. So I'll probably just get deep in my own brain with that, which will be fun. Okay, weigh the scale. The scale, thy scale tips ever to the dark. I want the world to change. I want to do big things. I want people to know about me. I want to make things that matter. I want to know why things are the way they are, and I want to make the rules. Kind of, sort of all of this. I don't want the world to change. The world needs to change. There are things that need to be changed. And I want to do big things. Wanting people to know me, that need is sort of like fluctuated, like to highs and lows. Of course, I stream every day. I'm doing this as like a thing for me mostly, but it would be cool if I was known. But like being known for me is the result of it being a big thing. I want it to be a big thing, and I want it to matter too. Making the rules I'm kind of mad about, like that's fine. I want to know why things are the way they are. I feel like I'm just gonna know the whys of things as I go about life. Like I'll learn shit from other people. I don't need to know all the answers if I'm with someone who also has answers for things. I can use them as a wellspring of knowledge. So between these three right here, what do I want more? To make things that matter to people, to make something and do big things, or to be known? Okay, so not be known. I know it's not gonna be this one, because if I was known, but it wasn't for big things or for things that didn't matter to people, I feel like it wouldn't matter to me. So I think the most important part of this would be that it matters. If it was just big but it didn't matter, that would feel kind of hollow. Breath. Aspect of freedom. Novel meaning making and disconnect from tradition. Governs air, wind, and movement. Narratively represents a story becoming more plot focused. Interesting. Like, see, this is what I say. Time was super common. Time is always high up on the list of things. And yeah, space and void are naturally one of the rare ones. But breath? A prince of breath. Interesting. Oh my god, this is so weird for me. This is like a weird inversion of like stuff in my mind. Not that like breath and time are that linked. I mean, they are in a way, just narratively. Breath and time exist in two very, very important characters. So this is interesting. Prince of Breath. To wield their aspect to advance the narrative at their own detriment. So advancing the plot to my own detriment. Just sort of like pushing the story along. I'm that big, beautiful, invisible hand. Just like, all right, everyone, let's move along. Let's get to the important shit first. Even if it means that I'm losing out on some character development at the detriment of my own character growth and things like that. And I guess game-wise, it would be things of air, wind, and movement, and destroying through their aspect or destroying their aspect. So destruction of wind or making big-ass hurricanes and tornadoes to fuck shit up. Interesting stuff. I need to take this in for a little bit more. I need to really piece it together. Granted, this is just from one person in 12 questions. I guess 24. It's about the same amount of questions as the extended Zodiac claspect thing, but the extended Zodiac is more for the extended Zodiac, which includes lunar sway and just gives you your aspect. So I feel like if I took their lunar sway quiz and composited all of that together, maybe. Because if it's the Prince aspect, it would line up that it would be in one of the, I think, God, what would the lunar sway be? Would it be Prospect or Durst? I don't remember. I don't remember which one was the more active of the two classes. I think that would be Prospect, which might be mine already. It's been so long. It's always so much time. Let's see, Sonic, you got Sylph of Void, one who wields their aspect to advance the goals of others, or one who invites creation through their aspect, or invites creation of their aspect. Aspect of nothingness and concealment, ambiguous, the ill-defined, the unknown, governs hidden knowledge and oblivion, narratively represents things that are happening off-screen. Yeah, you do stuff off-screen that's super important to the plot later on. Yeah, just working behind the scenes. Sylph of Void is such a good one. Any sort of creation class from Void really is just like, I can pull from nothing. You get the power to BS stuff off-screen to further the plot or just to make plot stuff happen. Or at least according to this quiz maker's analysis. What do they call themselves? A professional class spector? That is a very big title to have. That is a heavy crown to carry. God, speaking of heavy crowns, why did I have to get Prince again? I thought I was past that. Although I guess I am sort of in a similar space to back then as I am now, just wanting to like get stuff done. I want to like move things along, so I can't really say it's incorrect from my current immediate self right now. Which is crazy because I'm actively trying to like get out of some of that. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Let's find something good down here. Voltron personality, miraculous ladybug ship dynamics, 90s supermodels. Oh, got Demon Slayer ships. Are you a bad person? Are you cause I'm the moon. I'm the moon. Your days are numbered, they're numbered, my friend, cause the whole dang universe is coming to an end. I'm the moon. Question, I assign you an angst with an NCT 127 number. Najime, hello, greetings. We're just doing some U quizzes. Lackadaisy character. It's silly cats, it's really long. Really long. I may add more characters like Lacey, Nina, or Dominic later. Alright, I'm always in for a good long quiz. Let me get some water before we carry on. Who doesn't love a good gurgle? Alright. That's my impression of Alex Brightman, aka Beetlejuice. Want a funny? I do enjoy the funny. Funny is good. Yes, whatever it is, Aang. Yes, I will accept the funny. Me extending my hand, cup together. Please, sir. Could I have some funny business? Could I have something funny? That would be oh so wonderful. I was like, oh boy, I sure hope I have some fun adventures. Accidentally foils the plot. Topple Kingdom, gaining their alliance, takes their army and defeats the rival empire. Co-ops their forces in the army, brings the joint army to help old party deal with the Demon King. Nice. It all happens. but me when funny. What is this? What have you sent to me? Reduce.
Reuse.
Reuse.
Ikiki.
Ikiki.
Reuse. Ikiki.
Ikiki. Thank you. Thank you for the ikiki. I appreciate that. Ikiki. Is that Kaito? Alright, this one's apparently a long one. Oh, boy howdy. It's 41 questions. Perfect. There's about two there's like three lackadaisy characters that I look at. I'm like, yeah, that's me. That one's for me for reals. So let's see if it lands on any of those. Let's see if this quiz maker thinks they know me the way I think I know myself, projected onto these funny furries. All right, let's get the show on the road. How would you describe your sense of humor? I have not laughed in 17 years. Nah, stupid stuff no one me understands. Literally ikiki. It's silly. Silly, goofy stuff. Not corny, but I guess nonsensical stuff is closer to quote unquote stupid stuff. How clean is your bedroom as of this moment? Organized chaos, because it doesn't look like an ad, and it doesn't look clean until you peek under the bed, but there's stuff everywhere. You can still see the floor. There's actually a lot more floor space now. I did clean up a bit. I did organize a lot of my laundry, because I'm like that. You need an industrial bulldozer to clean it out. Oh god, that's how my brother kept his room. What's your favorite taste sensation? Ooh. I love savory. Like, I crave sweets pretty often, but savoriness. That's how your room was. Yeah, I know. You were the industrial bulldozer. You did such a good job, darling. If I were to look for you at elementary school recess, where could I find you? Warrior Cats roleplay, fiddling about with bugs in the dirt, playing whatever sport was popular, playing cards on the blacktop, or reading under a tree. It was this and this. And this. Well, actually, no. If this was just playing on the blacktop, honestly, I was kind of all over the place. I would even fiddle about with bugs in the dirt at elementary school. It was everything but playing card games on the blacktop. Like, if I'm outside, that's the thing. Card games, that was an indoor thing. And our schools, I was fortunate enough to have rec rooms at a lot of my schools, so I did get to go inside and play cards or draw or do some of that stuff. That was one of the first times I found out that apparently they were like, hey, this kid's a little crazy. This kid might have some early depression and some other fun stuff. Because I would just say some insane things and I got pulled aside. But that's another story for another time. But more often than not, I did like play sports with like my homies often. But there's a lot of role play too. It was a combination of like we would do the sports and do the role play. God, this is the worst question ever. I hate that I did so many different things in elementary school. But I maybe the roleplay one. I think that's the biggest through line between all of this. All of this was a means towards role-playing. Do you have any siblings? I am a middle child. Send help. I love them, but I have not slept since they were born. They make great partners in crime. I'm jealous of all my older siblings. Not this one. Never this one. They're my middle child SOS. Nah, middle kid's on top. Middle child nation. You have a day completely to yourself with no one to bother you. What do you do? Sleep. Time, tide, and work. Wait for no man. Read, reveling reveling in the blissful silence. Go a bit stir crazy and start looking for trouble. Putter around the house, entertaining yourself through any means possible. I'm trying to imagine a day like that for me. A day where absolutely no work, completely off from work. Like, no one wants to hang out. I'm completely free and left to my own devices. No stream. No nothing. Nothing. What would I do on a day like that? If I woke up tomorrow and I had... Maybe tomorrow. What would tomorrow be like if I didn't have to do any of the things I would normally have to do tomorrow? What would I want to do? If I went to sleep tonight knowing that, what would I do? I'd probably, like, stay up really late tonight and just, you know, I'd probably have a longer night tonight and rest tomorrow. Yeah, I think so. I think I would, not that I need beauty sleep, but just, oh God, some rest, some actual just proper time to myself to just unwind and decompress from everything would be fantastic. Your best friend just broke down crying in front of you. What do? Rush to their side and hug them? Yeah, like, no, there's no other option. Not for me, at least. Choose a drink. 99% creamer, 1% coffee. Ugh. Lemonade or fruit juice. Milk. Milk. Or tea. Also good. Black coffee so bitter it could kill a rhinoceros. Ooh, that was me in high school. Only the most sugary energy drinks. I don't drink a lot of sugary energy drinks because I drink Dubby. That shit got 0 calories, 0 sugar in it, and it's so much better. I tried drinking Monster again recently, and it made my head feel funny, and I felt nauseous after. Ugh. I ordered some more, too. Dubby on top, all day, every day. These are my favorite 3 drinks. Well, these 4 right here. I like lemonade. I like fruit juice. I like milk. I like tea. I think if I'm going for a drink, it's either one of these 3. It's usually like coffee with milk in it. I like a good coffee or tea with like a milk or a creamer. Not 99%. I'm like 75-25 for like creamers and sugars in my tea and or coffee. Also, where's just the water option? If water was on here, that'd be an easy pick for me. I fucking love water. Ever since I realized I can just get decaf coffee, I've been feeling so much better. Like when I'm craving coffee and it's like way too late and I don't need caffeine, good stuff. Alright, choose a classic book. Huckleberry Finn by Mark Twain. A young boy runs away from home with an escaped slave and goes on an adventure. Sherlock Holmes by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. Any of the Lord of the Ring books by J.R.R. Tolkien. Rolkin, Tolkien. Oliver Twist by Charles Dickens. I've only read some Sherlock Holmes and Huckleberry Finn. I've never read Lord of the Rings, and I have read part of Oliver Twist. But I'd pick The Great Gatsby. I would like to read Great Gatsby. One of my good friends, like, on a whim, because I asked him, like, if he could give me, like, the Spark Notes version of Gatsby. He told me the whole book from start to finish, and it sounded like a really good book to read. So I might do the thing where I watch the movie and then read the book. because I feel like that's better. Because last time I read a book and then watched the movie, I got pissed off. What do you fear the most? Facing punishment, being forgotten or left behind. Easy. Total mood whiplash. How silly are you? Really silly. I'd say like a 9, an 8 to a 9 on the silly scale. Silly spectrum. The sillyometer's going my silly stick going crazy. Like the silliness amps up the more I think about it. I can go from a 0 to a 10 real quick. Ask a friend how they describe you. Chat, describe me. Big old teddy bear. Think they're cool but really isn't, and I know you're probably all gonna say that. Baby man, baby face, which, no. They scare me, literally my mom. Baby man? What? You're wrong. Anyone else? Najime, Sonic, Aang, Icy if you're still around, Ree, I don't know if you're back from getting your sushi. Anyone, stop, I'm not a baby man. I don't even have a baby face. It's one of those like, oh, you look older. That's not a compliment. You look older than your years. Short. I'm not even short. You're just a tall freak. Baby man. All right. Fuck y'all. Baby man. I guess. Opinions on physical affection. On physical affection. 6'2" is average male height. Since when? Hang on. What is average male height? Average male height. Motherfucker, it's 5'9". The average height for American men is 5'9". That's slightly above the global average for height in males. So you're fucking delusional. The global average, all right? Average male height, Canada. You want to talk about the Canadian average male height? In feet and inches, because that's still in. No, I want. Where is it for men worldwide? Comparing countries. Okay. This is Hispanic. Where is it shit about Canada? No one's talking about Canada. Do you have any sources for that? Are you're just making shit up, aren't you? In the United States, internationally. Oh, Canada. In inches. All right. Yeah, all your own. 70 inches. What? How tall is that? How much is that? Inches. In feet. How much is that? Yeah, that's only 5'10". So you're still tall. You are taller than average. I'd say get off your high horse, but you're permanently stuck up there. Anyway, physical affection. That's what the question was about. God, you are exhausting. What are my opinions on physical affection? Yeah, I'm not like dead. Like yes, please. I'm just like yeah. It's good. It's nice. Like I don't look like I want it, but I secretly do. From the right person at the right time. What's my love language? My love language. What is it? I don't know. I like all of these in a decent amount of space. Words of affirmation is nice, acts of service is nice, physical touch is nice, gift exchange is nice, quality time is nice. All of that is good and nice and wonderful to me. Also, just anyone's opinion on this question. What's your love language? Because maybe it's just me overthinking it, but I feel like someone's love language, like they might experience love differently than the way they give love, you know? Like, is that just me reading into that too much? Because I'm like, I feel like I will give love differently than the way I receive love. Because I'm trying to piece this one together. You know? I think if I answer this from the perspective of how do I want to receive it, I think that might be the better way to look at it. Or at the very least the way that the question is intended. Potentially. Maybe. This is question 14 out of 41. If I get hung up on this and there's more, we'll be here for a while. Hell, we got hung up talking about like height and physical affection and other nonsense. We're gonna be here for a bit. You had to why would you need to restart? Why did you need to restart? What did you do? You don't have an ad blocker, L, ratio, fool, freak, dunce. Oh, God. The worst part, this is the worst thing in the world, because I'm thinking about all of these, and it's like, I like all of these to an extent. My brain's like, but when it's too much of any of those, I'm like, well, I mean, too much of anything's not great. I'm like, which one would I get tired of the least, I suppose? I suppose, I guess, acts of service? This is weird. I don't like this question. I don't like thinking about it too much. Of like, which one could I tolerate the most? Because I'm like, physical touch, I'm like, my brain just like overstimulation, too much shit. And then this one's like, oh, they just did a bunch of stuff. This shit's exhausting me. I'm just gonna pick this one and move on. What kind of student were I in school? Class clown, popular kid with lots of friends, oddly threatening, tried to pay attention but slept in class, didn't pay attention, still did well, until I stopped doing well, then stopped paying attention altogether and just sort of defaulted to going full popular clown mode. Popular, clown, still very threatening, and also slept in class and still tried to pay attention. I'll go with popular though, that was my defining high school trait. I choose something my friends have said. No, I'm not going to eat the Pope. I'm not going to eat the Pope's hat, and I'm not going to eat the Jesus rock. I read that as Jesus cock. That would have been an entirely different sentence if that said Jesus cock. This feels like the Little Mermaid fanfiction. I did not used to date your daddy. We're not fighting. We just need to mutually agree that I'm correct. That bunny watches me at night. Sometimes I hold his hand. Teacher talking about the death penalty. Ferb, I know what we're gonna do today. Yo. Hell yeah, Ferb. And Phineas, they're going nuts. We're not fighting, we just need to mutually agree that I'm correct. Choose a Lemon Demon song, touch tone telephone. Soft Fuzzy Man is about me though. Both these songs are about me. Amnesia was her name and she had Munif. I don't know Lawnmower or Really Cool Wig off the top of my head, but I love these songs. Ultimate Showdown, Vault of Destiny, classic, not my favorite. Touchstone Telephone. That comes on, and it like pulls my soul out of my body. Oh, now we're on to the Sega Saturn era of Sonic music in this mixtape. Nice. Choose a Crane Wives song. Never heard of them. Won't start listening right now. I'm gonna pick based off the name alone, and I think The Moon Will Sing is a good one. Choose a Jack Stober song. I swear this is the last music one. Aw, but I like music questions. Baby hotline, please am to there's something stand. Oh no. Oh, there's something happening. Close up. Wow. Ha ha. I think it's beautiful. That's a good one. And Two Time. I think Two Time was like the first Jack Stober song I heard. The Ballad of Banff is funny. I don't actually know that one off the top of my head, but I know I listened to it. 1, 2, 3, and Oklahoma was good too. I have vague notes of the melody of this one in my head right now, but nothing concrete enough to sing it. I'll take There's Something Happening though. Describe your ideal partner, romantic or platonic. Okay. One I can easily joke around with, one that knows when to give me space, one that will always have my back, one that loves me even with all my faults, or one that will take initiative. Can we just get all of these compressed into one? That would be ideal. If I had to pick one, ideally. But ultimately, like, this is the most important of all of these. One that can love me even with all my faults. That won't expect me to be perfect. That's good. That's great. Although it's scary to think that, like, they'll love me regardless. But they might not always have my back or give me space or joke well or take initiative, but they'll still love me. When I phrase it like that, it sounds crazy. We could take that one. Are you easily scared? Not really. It takes a lot, but it does happen. I am not easily scared, but a good scare can happen to me. Do you procrastinate? I got my back's fucking itchy. Ugh. Why is my back so... Probably because I'm so fucking sweating. And there's fucking graphics on the back of this shirt and all that's working together to make my back a nightmare. But if it's something I really don't want to do, I'll procrastinate. You're in a group project for school, what do you do? Try to divide out the work evenly, but end up taking most of it for myself because I can't trust anyone else to do it right. I do my share on time, become increasingly frustrated with the slackers. Honestly, this is what I've done for most of my work in school for group projects. How expressive are you with your emotions? I'm a bit more careful, but I'm terrible at hiding them, I think. Maybe? Why do you want to know? Nosy. Yeah, I don't intentionally hide my feelings. I have a terrible case of resting bitch face. Sort of. Not really. I think my emotions come out rather easily. 9 times out of 10. How do you cope with sadness? Sadness I deal with substance abuse sometimes, or you know, keep it on inside, deal with it later or not. I keep on smiling and keep on moving. People are relying on me. I express myself through my hobbies. I mope about until I feel better, or I talk with someone I trust. That's usually my mother, if I'm sad. And if she's not available to talk, I'm usually just moping or just stuff it down inside my guts. I do think more often than not, though, if I'm like sad about things, even if it's just like passing sadness, I kind of just keep it in and deal with it later. Which of these is the most important to you? Finding the place where I belong, / having a purpose, my moral compass and what's right, keeping myself and my family safe, or having a good time. Finding the place where I belong and having a good purpose. Ooh, choose an elective. Finance class, home economics, PE, band, orchestra, or foreign language. I did orchestra. I enjoyed PE more than I enjoyed orchestra. Like, I like playing instruments and stuff, but I like just doing that like on my own time. Classroom setting for that stuff just wasn't hitting for me. But also I loved cooking class. That was fun. I liked cooking a lot. I also liked learning French. That was fun. I think PE. I have a lot of energy in my body. That's a good way to get it out. What would your ideal job be like? Lots of hands-on experience. It will never, ever be customer service. That shit's awful. Lots of writing and spreadsheets so I don't have to deal with anybody. Something that I get paid for. That's it. Maybe something with the writing and the spreadsheets. Where's just like in a lab or just doing something silly? My ideal job, something I just go to work and do it. Hands-on experience does sound fun though. Like, my ideal job would probably be some sort of like botanist or like horticulture, dealing with like plants and stuff, or like a librarian. I feel like those are two very, very different jobs, but in like the same sort of weird space of not customer service, but like still a very knowledgeable job. Like, you gotta know what you're doing and you're just sort of doing your own thing until someone needs you. But like, not so much in a customer service sense where you're constantly trying to like sell them or like provide them like, oh, do you want to sign up for a rewards card? Are you one of our super shoppers today and get 5% off? Like, ugh, not that. Never that. I think hands-on experience. Alright, can I copy your homework? Yeah, sure. Easy. What sort of clothes would you like to wear if you were forced to change out of your regular outfit? Ooh. Fancy clothes, fashionably tussled. Fancy clothes, perfectly straight and neat. Cute stuff for actual pajamas. I'm a sucker for a good, crisp suit. I'd wear that every day if I could. Alright, this quiz is really long. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your attention span? 1 being the worst, 10 being the best. My attention span, I'd say it's like medium good. I'd die for you. Okay. Alright. Oh, cool. Sick, dude. I'll stop at 40, I promise. When you have an interest, how do you manage it? Very tentatively, info dump on my friends for intervals of 5 minutes and go hide in the corner for a few hours. Quietly vibrate and hyperfix to myself. Think about it a normal amount while lying in bed at night, while eating, at school, at work. Info dump all over everyone. I'm sorry if you didn't want to hear about my interests. You shouldn't have breathed at me. Oh, banger alert. Hang on. There's that lower end of my attention span hitting. Alright, so interest. Things I'm interested in. It's like, oh, cool. I like this thing right now. I think the info dumping all over everyone, because that's what streaming's for. I find cool new thing, I share it, or talk about it. How do you text? All lowercase for aesthetic. Use emojis like a straight person. Use emojis like a gay person. Don't do anything weird. Perfect punctuation and grammar at all times. Bonus points if correct others on their bad grammar. Constantly all caps. I got pretty decent punctuation. I would never do this all lowercase shit. Cringe. And I use emojis like a gay person. Skull, water guns, etc. Where's the good grammar and emojis combo? Let me blend the things together. Hang on, let me just go look at my recent messages to people. Studying. Okay. So my punctuation, my grammar is pretty good, pretty clean. I'll go with this one. It's the closest. The emojis happen sporadically. Look at the video you sent me a while ago. Where did you send it to me? Where? What video? Discord. What did you send me on Discord? Before I click on this, is this something I could even show on stream? Let's qualify that really quick before I start clicking on things. Oh, it's a Tekken clip? Okay. I like Tekken. Tekken is good. Alright, Tekken. What's happening here? Oh! Damn! Just with the steel chair. Jesus Christ! It's beautiful. That's a good game right there. Who doesn't love Tekken? Give her the chair! Yeah. Alright, which of my cringe fave songs do I like? It would be so awesome. It would be so cool. A lot of the Teen Titans Go movie songs are actually not bad. I don't think I've heard To the Bone, or TV Head, or Prom Dress. Penny's song from WarioWare Get It Together. That's just a good song. WarioWare music's good. But I'll go with this one. Oh, it's time. Holy crap, Rocky Rickaby is charging at you at terminal velocity with boss music playing in the background. What will you do? Terminal velocity with boss music playing? Alright, Rocky, let's get it. I will knock you flat. I didn't run out of time. I literally clicked. It's right there. It's indented. You can see. Fuckface. Die. I guess for fun, what lackadaisy character would you most want to be friends with? Description provided for those who haven't read the comic. Rocky, the ADHD pyromaniac violinist. The Savoy siblings, chill Louisiana boxer dude and voodoo cult leader with a hot accent and a shotgun. Mordecai, the OCD tuxedo cat hitman. Mitzi, hot widow ukulele player. Wick, extremely goofy businessman who licks rocks. Victor, old war vet with bad knees and one eye. Freckle, goodest boy ever born, goes feral sometimes. Ivy, cute little flapper jazz baby girl, but she's secretly scary. Watch out, she'll fucking murder you, probably. Someone I'd want to be friends with the most? God, which one of these would be a good friend to have? There's one, it's easy. It's unfortunately so easy. I love Mordecai. I don't know if we'd be good friends, but if we can get in a position where I can at least consider him a friend and like come to him for advice and questions, he's a very reliable and straightforward guy, so. At the request of Voids, what's your favorite instrument? Oh. It's a toss-up between like the violin, bass, and piano. But, oh god, some good brass is good too. I'll go piano. Consistently good. Who's your favorite amazing digital circus character? Wow, good question. I love Jax. He's a freak. Alright, thanks for taking my stupidly long lackadaisy quiz. I hope it's accurate. Are there any character requests you'd like me to add? Bogo's Binted? 100 views already. Thank you. Ooh. Wah. Ooh, wah. Hey, it's Rocky. Of course. Of course. Was there ever any doubt? Sedgwick. I like Sedgwick. Oh boy. Rocky Rickaby, hyperactive mess. Theater kid to the max. Whether or not you do theater / any performing arts, probably really enjoys music and or art. Whoever you live with has to hide the sugar so you don't guzzle it. Ugh. You are scared of being left alone and will do anything to find your people. You listen to The Greatest Showman on loop. Hey, listen. Shut the fuck up. That song's good. Listen to The Greatest Showman on loop and run down the aisle in the grocery store when no one's watching. All in all, you're really fun to be around. This man is insane. Like he's dangerous. Don't be fooled. He'll kill you. And he'll laugh while doing it. He's just a little silly though. He's just a silly little guy. Alvin Freckle McMurray. Who did you get? You got Ivy Pepper. You are literally everyone's favorite person. Everyone who knows you loves you. Little sibling vibes. So true. You love expressing yourself, however you choose to do that. However, you can be very scary and are a prankster to be reckoned with. Probably either Arrow Ace or a hopeless romantic. Congrats on being the cutest character in the comic. Aw, he's a little baby. He's a little baby boy. He's a little baby. He's a cute little baby. He's a little Ivy. Little Dr. Pepper. Yeah, little sibling vibes. Literally you all the time. You are like a child. That's why you got the child care. You got the youngest one on here, you fucking baby. Alright, let's see. What's the next quiz we can go to from here? You wish you didn't have those vibes, and it's funny. Women and feminine archetype of you. Snack quiz. What holiday activity do I think you should do? And what member of the... Oh, I don't know what that is. I don't care anymore. I saw something about vampires, and I don't know why I passed it. It was in here somewhere. Unless I hallucinated a quiz about vampires on this list. I swear there's something about... Yeah, there it is. What flavor of vampire are you? That's better. We all know vampires come in different flavors. Find out which one you are. Content warning, mention of death / burial on question 5. If you can't handle that, get out of the kitchen. And you do have those vibes. You do. You know you do. Alright, let's start out strong with some vampire songs. Vampire songs, alright. I only listen to the sound of the night. Gregorian chants and infernal songs, the screams of the dead. Oh, fuck. Dracula's Wedding, Outcast, Killis. Fall Asleep by Big Joanne, Riboflavin. Am I real? There's an option. I don't know any of these songs. I haven't heard any of these. And I choose a color. Where's purple? There we go. Deep purples. Purple. Choose a texture. Second skin latex. Ugh. The texture of only the coolest leather jacket. Velvet, embroidery beading. Handful of stones, denim. Vinyl brand shirt graphics or chunky plastic accessories. I love some good velvet. Pick a setting. Castle overgrown with ivy. Easy. Hard to top that. It's gonna be real hard to top that, honestly. Hauntingly beautiful cave. Capsule hotel. Awful. Torture dungeon. Not for me. Immortal bachelor pad. Think if DIY punk venue was an apartment only with more dead bodies. That doesn't sound bad. A dive bar, souped up penthouse, or the mall. That's the castle overgrown with ivy. It'd be pretty. Pick a way to deal with your body after death that Caitlin Dowdy has mentioned on her YouTube channel, aka Ask a Mortician. Woohoo! Bold of you to assume I will ever die. Let's see. Classic coffin and casket, let my body rot in the woods, get mummified in an accidental way by being lost in the desert, mummified on purpose, immortalize my social media, cremate me, but you know, it's probably because I stepped into the sun by accident. Human taxidermy, casket, but it's an actual object like a banana, or a lowrider, or skeletonize me. All these are pretty fun. And yeah, no, we just watched her stuff. If I could pick one though, the option to just be a skeleton would be really, really funny. But I think I'd like to be a mummy. That'd be cool. Pick a place to suck someone's blood. Oh, a place, not like a location on the body, just a place. On a fainting couch, in a blood bank. I am fundamentally bad at being a vampire. In the middle of a crowded nightclub. While trespassing at an active construction site / urban ruins looking for cool vampire hangout for me and my friends. At a very secret, very elite vampire club with living donors. In the forest. Feeding frenzy at the Gathering Fair. In my torture dungeon. What did you think the dungeon is for? I think for me, it's either in the middle of a crowded nightclub or the secret vampire club. What if the crowded nightclub is also just a secret vampire club? Like everyone who goes knows it's a vampire club, but they keep it secret because they know we'd kill them otherwise. I think that's a good option. Alright. Now finally, you just pick an essential piece of vampire clothing. Mirror shades. Ugh. I didn't realize how important that was for being a vampire. But that shit fucks. Very sexy sunglasses. I'm looking at you, Alucard. And the wide-brimmed hat. A duster, or a trench coat, a cloak, red velvet anything, a corset, fuck you boots, just being completely naked, or a Twilight shirt. I like the wide-brimmed hat and the shades the most. That's very, very good stuff. I think I'll take the hat. It's very practical, and I would love a big-ass hat. Say what you will, bloodsuckers. Bleh. Corporate bloodsucker. Don't know how to explain this one except that your blood bags are designed. Hell yeah. The society you belong to is old and richer than any god. Power and hunger melded together into one. Let's fucking go. Hell yeah. A dandy, newbie, feral, old as fuck. Poser, groupie, affectionate, cyber, and cowboy. That's funny. A dandy. I knew Sonic was dandy all along. Why'd I say that like QT? Anyway, a dandy. You are a dramatic, fainting prone, dark hallway creeping, more wandering dandy through and through. You yearn for bloodstained, flouncy blouses and ornate candle holders. Maybe you yearn eternal for a lover from another lifetime. Maybe you laze about your accumulated riches, bored by your own immortality. Consider giving extreme hedonism another chance this eternity. So like Asterion, if he was not bound to do some fucked up shit and he could just do his own things. Just lounge around like, oh, good heavens. Very dandy. Very, very dandy. What's a cyber vamp? Cyber and cowboy sound like it'd be fucking hot though. Oh god, cowboy vampire. It's like the two hottest words two hottest types of things you can be merged together into one. Ugh. Be sopping wet and covered in blood. I don't like that this has corporate in the name, but I do like that it's like my blood bags are designer, the society is old and rich, and power and hunger melded together. That makes sense. I fuck with that. Don't fuck with it being called corporate. Could it just be called like old money or something like a Nepo baby vampire? Or something along those lines. Maybe just old money vampire. Literally just old and rich. Like, there's a word for that. It's not corporate. Nepo? Hang on. Nepo vamp? I like that. I like that a lot. I gotta write that one down. It's going in my list. Nepo vamp goes good. That's good. It's a good one. Nailed it. Nepo vamp. Alright, we're good. Alright, retake this quiz. Just to go down to the next one. How big are your boobs? Pick some random things. You know, in the essence of trying to fit the vibe of like gleaning more information about myself, what emotional block is ruining your life? Or running your life? God, maybe this is very telling that I read it as ruining instead of running first. Find out the emotion that has created blocks in your life. Maybe it is ruining if it's creating blocks. We all have a dominant emotion that creates our feelings of being stuck. You know the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. Let's do this. Let's get emotional blocks. Not getting them out the way, just identifying them. The pale moonlight glows. My fangs are sharper than ice. My word is dandy. Ah, lovely. Lovely. And then it's me tossing some blood-stained gold and dollar bills at you. Like, ooh, what a wonderful poem. Dandy. Dandy boy. Alright. Which of these is your go-to snack? Some chocolate, sugary foods, and salty stuff. Like chips, like candy, or chocolate. God. Actually, I don't snack on chocolate that often. Or coffee. Like, I like these things. I just don't have them as often as I'd like. As far as a go-to snack, though... crunchy and salty. I love chips. Pick an animal. Tiger. So easy. Pick your least favorite season of the year. Summer. Late summer kind of dies down and gets good, but just summer is awful. This question's only got 5 questions. This is pretty alright. If you had to guess which body system is the most vulnerable in my body? Like, vulnerable to what? Just damage? Not my bones, not my tendons. I guess my blood vessels? I mean, I guess skin and hair. Like, physically. I guess, maybe, in theory? Potentially? But even then, it's like, I've gone through so much. And my body should be fucking riddled with scars. And yet, I've only got, like, 1. Okay, what time of day do you feel most sluggish? Like around noon. That's usually when I'm like, oh, I want to take a nap. Heart. Heart power. Heart palpitations. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hell yeah. Your major emotion is sadness or overjoy. Sadness is the state of feeling sorrow. Overjoy is extreme joy that accompanies mania and egoism. Oh no, this might be accurate. Having this as your main emotional block may lead to insomnia, emotional stress, shortness of breath, night sweats, anxiety, poor memory, pain in heart, arm, or shoulders, just to name a few. To learn more about how your emotions affect your organs, check out www.consciousevolution.coach. And if you loved this quiz, share it with someone who would find it helpful. Thank you! Cool. So Mania and Ego, yeah? And then just summertime, yes. Most people got heart problems. Oh, this is cool. The question breakdown. That's neat. You can see that stuff here. Is that on all the quiz? No, it wasn't on all the quizzes. Or was it? And I just didn't scroll down far enough. Also, yeah, that Fenrir skin sucks. It's fucking gross. Ooh. Oh, this one doesn't have the more stuff at the bottom. That's crazy. How do I get back to getting all my quizzes together? Okay, I have to go all the way back to the main page for that. Damn it, that quiz broke my streak. Alright, let's try again. We had class spec already. Let you type or nah. You might type toxic. No. Take quiz now. No, thank you. Really important take. Nah. Discworld character. Smash and pass. Opinions on very important things. It's always, I need your opinion on this, or would I date you? I can't escape the Homestuck. How did both of those end up on the first page somehow? 20 questions to determine if you are a prospect or a dirt streamer. All right, we can finish the job here. We can finish what we started so early on. Of course, you bought the Danzaburo skin, you freak. It's lunar sway time. Do I regularly make my bet? Is this just literally one question? Oh my god. I think that was actually like the one thing that, god damn it. How much I've forgotten. I'm pretty sure that's actually like the only like true like defining trait of those two. Like, I don't regularly make my bed. It just happens sometimes. Sometimes I will. Alright, well, that was easy. Or maybe this is just a fake out. Maybe they didn't finish the quiz. Never seen it made? Well, yeah, you never around when I'm making my bed. I make it and then I get in the bed and then it's unmade until I wash and do all my sheets and junk. And then I sleep that very same night and then it's unmade again. What don't you get about that? Where do we go from here? What song from Bo Burnham's Inside are you? Okay, this one does have more stuff down here. That's the important part. Second most important part. Let me get some more water, too. Where it at? There we go. Hashtag Slurptastic Sunday. It's a Slurptastic Sunday today. This beautiful, what is it, Tuesday? Alright, here's quiz. Do quiz. Out of these, which is your main comfort show, movie, YouTuber, game? I guess I'll pick Markiplier. As far as comfort show, if anyone's comfort show is BoJack Horseman, seek professional help. Or don't, and just know that I am sorry. I'm so sorry. How's your family life? Mommy issues, daddy issues, mommy and daddy issues. I'm just unwanted. That's good. What the fuck? Why are there so many bad options? Yeah, like, it's alright. I'm chilling. I'm fine. What grades are you getting in school / got in school recently? I got like C's, baby. C's get degrees. Hello, RB man. Am I mentally ill? Yes. The fuck? What stars am I? I'm a Sagittarius. MILFs or DILFs? Both. Vent here, do whatever. Nah. Sexting. Whoa, whoa. It isn't sex, it's the next best thing. Oh, sexting. AT&T. I haven't heard that in a bit. You send me a peach, I send a carrot back. You send a Ferris wheel, that's pretty abstract. I send back a ticket stub implying that your body is the Ferris wheel. And something like I want admission to it. Oh no, what if now you think that I'm implying your vagina is as big as a Ferris wheel? You send back a snowman. Crisis averted. You probably went through trauma at some young age that has either made you hypersexual, sex repulsed, or both. You've often viewed sex as a way to get things in life, maybe validation you didn't get except when in the bedroom. Sex might have become an addiction in your life, a blanket to hide it when you felt insecure, but you're actually a very cool person. I don't know if that's true at all. But okay, strange option. Very, very unusual, I think. Maybe. Although if that is the case, it might be both. It truly might be both. I feel like I'm a fucking pendulum that'll swing between both of those every so often. Sometimes if people don't know me well enough and I'm just going about my life, apparently I do give off very hyper horny vibes, but also some people would assume or just thought at work that I was asexual. So maybe it is both. Maybe it really is both. Maybe that is something I need to just think about. Let me get into my own brain a bit more. Also, if you're so high it feels like your teeth are moving, go get a mirror and make sure they aren't. What if your teeth have started to migrate? That'd be crazy. I wish I got All Eyes on Me. That's my favorite song on this. Get your fucking hands up. Shit's good. Welcome to the internet. Don't want to know. Man, it's crazy how much I remember most of these. Kinda good now, get inside. We're going to go where everybody knows. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. Get your fucking hands up. Hit on out of your seat. All eyes on me. All eyes on me. Well, don't worry, Yang. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everyone is okay, maybe. Let's get some more sweet, succulent insight to pour down my brain hole. IQ Soulmate Aquarium exhibits. Good taste on women. Glitter Force. What kind of attraction? Iconic film moment that made me cry. Assigning a supernatural character. Okay, this one's fully targeted because my husband apparently really watched Supernatural. I'm like, interesting. Very interesting. I've collected a lot of gender pictures recently, and now here we are. Fair warning, many of these images might not seem very gender. I apologize. I'm assuming SPN is supernatural. If my sort of fandom knowledge of reading acronyms and shit is correct. pick a gender. Get it? Jen, like Jen, like Jensen Ackles. I think that's who this is, maybe. Pick a gender. Let's see. Okay, two smash and smash. We're not doing smash or pass, but okay. I like this one because it's so incredibly crushed up, but this one with the double guns is pretty good too. This one makes him look like a fucking cop, and I hate that. And somehow this one doesn't, but anyways. Gender. It's like between these three, like this one right here feels like the most just normal. This one's like early 2000s sleepover. And this one just is, this is Lara Croft coded, so I'll take that one. Now pick up Mender. Oh, Mender. This is Misha Collins, right? Misha Collins has more compatible brain gender for my taste. Like all of these, I'm like, yes, I see it, I get it, I understand now. He looks so weirdly proportioned in this. Misha. Yeah. I just realized all this is underwear in this picture right here. That's wild. This is a fucking slutty photo of him. With those wooden clips on the underwear. He's got one in his mouth and he's got, that's tiger underwear. I want that. I want those. I like this one though. Flower crown is pretty great. My inner slut calls to me. I saw this. It activated part of my brain. It's mine now. Choose a blazer suit jacket outfit. I thought those were nautical flags. I honestly did too, and then I looked closer. Alright, blazer suit jacket outfit combo. Ooh, that's quite nice. This is an interesting piece here. Yes, tell me more about that. What are the other options here? I like how both of these feature a Gucci belt, this one, and are kind of like the same outfit, and I'm not in love with them. Or this one. I like this one. This one jumped out at me, like, it's so nice. Very pleasant. Choose a button-up. Just a regular dress shirt with a tie. Without the tie. Ooh, that one's nice. Yeah, I'll stick with that one. Alright, pick a sweater / sweatshirt. This one's gonna be hard because I don't really like sweaters or sweatshirts. I guess I'll pick this one. This one's got some style to it. I'll pick a coat. Ooh, oh, I used to have a coat like this. Incredibly baggy sweaters, always. Not for me. No, thank you. What was this quiz again? What are we doing? Are we just building outfits right now? I'll take... I like this one. It's between these two. It's the full outfit that really brings these coats together. And honestly, they're all kind of alright. Actually, this one's the worst one. I don't like the weird, like sweatshirt sleeves on it. I'll pick this one. I long to be an ambiguous man with curly hair. Can you tell? Question mark. What? Where's... I thought this is a yes or no question. I mean, the answer is yes. That much is obvious. That's Timothy Chalamet. Tim's Michelle's. I like this one. It's black and white, out of focus. I don't actually know who that is. I don't know who any of these are except for this freak right here. And maybe this one. And this one. I think that's Cole Sprouse. Maybe. Bend to Pig Blunderdash. Bunglegut Kungalap? Yeah, that's him alright. I guess this isn't technically gender envy, but all these kitchens have something I want, so pick one. Okay. This person's got awful taste in kitchen. Like, of these first four, shit's terrible. Dreadful looking. Then we get down here, and it's like, okay, now it becomes bearable kitchens. Bearable, I'll say. I like this one the most. This, oh man. These two right here are giving. It's giving it all. Open window with the cats and the greenery. Like, I want this much light in a kitchen that looks like this with like very colorful like stones and things. Also the cats and the greenery. Like, just mash these two together and I'm feeling fine and dandy. I think a bigger window will help facilitate cooking though. Sometimes you gotta air it out. More vibes. Okay. This one. Perfect. Immaculate. But this... Oh my god. Oh my god. I want to be that picture. I need... Whew. Oh man, this made me lose my mind a little bit. It's so simple. It's just a rainy parking lot and some street lights, but god damn. Like, all of this is pretty. Like, this one's got a bit of the moisture and it's got, you know, the purple and stuff, but this, oh, this, I want to lay down on this, on the concrete, in the parking lots. I want to just park my car there and roll the windows down and just completely turn it off and just like hang out and have like a nice little boxed lunch. Everything else wishes it could have the level of swag that picture has right there. Nothing comes close. Please submit a hot take about Supernatural or write something nice. Supernatural is gay. Easy. Who's this bit? Claire. Oh god, Claire! She's a traumatized woman-loving woman, also a deankin, which is basically the same thing. Oh no, not this bitch. Is this what I think it is? The one who gets like fucked up conversion therapy? Like allegory type shit happened to her? Am I thinking of something else in a different series? I don't remember. Is that her? Is that... Oh, I'm thinking of Vampire Diaries. Whatever, they're all the same fucking show to me. Anyway, I don't know anything about Claire. What? She's a I read traumatized woman-loving woman. I'm like, oh yeah, that's that allegory, right? But then I was wrong. And I know that wasn't a hot take. The options were hot take or something nice. Me calling Supernatural gay in the middle of Pride Month, that's a normal and nice thing to say, I feel. So what's the deal with Claire? Also, Fox, why didn't you do the quiz and post the results? Put it in there. Coward. Do it. Play along at home. That's the reason I post the links in chat. I want to know. You went to make food? Oh, okay. Well, it's like 10 questions. Well, goodbye, Claire. You have the name of a very awesome... Fuck, what's the game? What am I thinking of? It's not... Resident Evil. Why did my brain keep going to Fire Emblem when I'm trying to think of Resident Evil? Like, I like Claire. Claire's wonderful. In God, no! Stop trying to say Fire Emblem or Final Fantasy. In the Resident Evil sense, I'm a fan of Claire. I have no opinions one way or another about Claire from Supernatural. She kind of pretty though. Not even kinda. She is pretty. Plain and simple. She a purty girl. Alright, let's get enough insight so at the point I can see the amygdala. Honestly, the name Claire makes me think of a spunky teen mystery movie protag. Yeah, like I said, Resident Evil. Ooh, what kind of wetland are you? And there's more down here too. Perfect. Are you a marsh, a swamp, a bog, or a fen? Okay. I'm interested in finding out what kind of wetland I am. You know you've got to survive. We've got to keep the dream alive. Hey girl, do you Whoa! Hey girl, do you stink? My scent is somewhat foul. My odor is strong, but not unpleasant. I am very neutral smelling, or my stench could kill. I believe my odor is strong, but not unpleasant. How much plant diversity can I support? So much. How often are you subject to drainage and flooding? Drainage and flooding every once in a while. You also got Claire? Nice. Wait, if we're both the traumatized lesbian, does that mean we're traumatizing each other? Is that how that works? Oh my god, it's the sexed up abusive lesbian audio. We're both sexed up abusive lesbians. Let's go. How? Ooh, I don't like this. How soggy are you? Very soggy, goopy even. Constantly soggy and waterlogged. Sometimes soggy, but sometimes dry. Moderately soggy and consistently so. Are you acidic? I'm acidic as fuck. What kind of climate do I prefer? Cold. And what elevation do I prefer? High altitudes. Where do you receive most of your water from? Precipitation, the ground, flooding from a large body of water. I think both flooding and groundwater suits me. How am I formed? Oh, this is really just like build a bog or Claire thing. Claire is the daughter of the dude Cass is using the body of. Oh. That explains nothing to me, but alright. That's cool. As sphagnum moss blankets dry land and prevents water from leaving the surface, as moss grows over a lake or pond and slowly fills it, as a result of sustained flows of mineral-rich groundwater into the root zone, at the mouths of rivers or when rivers deposit sediment as they reach the ocean, or as trees and shrubs die and decay in a shallow body of water, lowering the water level. This one. I'm built from decay. I am a fen. Ooh, very pretty. Because of your alkalinity and higher nutrient content, you are able to support more plants and animals than bogs, but beware. Peat may build up and separate you from your groundwater supply. That damnable villain, peat, causing you to suffer fewer nutrients and becoming a bog. Crazy. I am so filled with nutrients and things. It's crazy. Absolutely bonkers, lads. Alright, hang on. Alright, someone give me a number between 1 and 10. Any number between 1 and 10. First number I see is what we're gonna rock with. Okay, let's do this. Let's take a fun little leap. 1? Oh, alright, well. I was gonna say that to begin with. but I wanted to give y'all a choice, an option, if you will. So we're gonna do one more quiz, and that's gonna be the last one for the evening. Let's see, what's good? What's a good closing quiz on my quest for insight to get some more brain juices flowing gently into my skull? Yeah, that's right. The cruiser has decided that we've got one more quiz. Tokyo Revengers, Omegaverse secondary gender quiz, Celestial body quiz, that might be good, but is there anything better? Gender from musical theater, underrated One Direction song, Rayman, Castlevania, what is the chance your crush likes you for lesbians, IQ ships, which should have been women loving woman scam character are you? Why would people fall in love with you? Fast food restaurant, could you pull Maddie Healy? Hangout, Wings of Fire, how would you die in Harry Potter? What love trope? Zodiac signs? Wonder Egg priority girl? What Billie Eilish song? Which man that I'm attracted to you? OCs, text member, Greek myth, character based on your aesthetic and choice? I'm not doing the Omegaverse. That's not gonna give me much information. It's just gonna be like, it's gonna be just a funny little thing. I don't wanna do that. Also, Dante decided that he sexually identifies as a problem and his pronouns were try me. Try/me. That's insane. That's good. I'm feeling drawn to the celestial body one. Or maybe we click into one of these and we just go a bit further. We find something that really speaks to me. Alright, so everyone's some kind of celestial thing. Sun, moon, stars, everyone is one. Which are you? This is purely based on my own personal opinion. Sorry if you don't get what you want. It's a silly little you quiz. Having 2 frozen dinners. Oh, quit bragging. I'm so hungry. That's the reason I was like, yeah, I'll gamble on how long this stream is by letting y'all pick a number between 1 and 10. And now here I am struggling to find what last quiz I want. And it's gonna give me something fun to think about. It's about Bender are you? Wednesday character? Loser Club members? Twilight? Midsummer Night's Dream? Star Wars Blorbos? Glup Shido? Promise Neverland? Bridgerton dating tropes? Sasuke? What percentage Tory are you? Winter! Hello, Winter! Vibe checking your high school stereotypes? All good stuff. Good, interesting things. Which gremlin are you? Like from the movie series Gremlins? Oof. Oh, did y'all hear that? That was my neck snapping. And how goes it? It's going pretty good. I'm trying to find a decent quiz to end the stream. Actually, let me check. Let me see how long this quiz is. Oh, you know what? Because of all gremlin archetypes. But a 21 question quiz is pretty decent. I was right to pick this one to begin with. Let me hit retake. Oh, I fucked up big time. No, I didn't. There we go. We'll go back to the... I guess I'll just have to send the quiz from here. Not the main page. It'll probably just go back to the main one anyway. But how are you doing, Winter? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good day, having a good time. And if not, I hope that this silly little quiz about celestial bodies helps bring up the mood. Helps add to the cool vibes of the night. Pretty tired, but good. I hear you, buddy. I hear you. I too am tired. I grow more and more tired day by day, becoming increasingly weary. but I shan't surrender. Currently working 2 jobs, will be out of the old one within the next week. Oof. Oh man. You got this, bro. Working 2 jobs is rough. Getting it down to 1 job, much better. Also, my favorite color is borderful. Alright, pick a pick. Is that a Pokemon? That's Picky Peck. I was automatically looking for more like watery photos. Anything that looks like foggy and stuff. And it looks like all of these quiz questions are gonna have a lot of options too, and there's 21, so this should be a decent quiz. I think I'll have satisfactory results. And yeah, man, I can't wait either. You definitely deserve to just have time for yourself and should be able to do things from just the 1 job. And I hope it goes very well for you. They're gonna promote you and you can be the big boss. I like this one. I like the haziness here. I like the purple and the glitchiness of this. Also, a cat in a field of flowers. Oh, he's so cute. He's a baby. Look, it's a baby. Little kitty cat. Go meow. Also, wasn't this a Fall Out Boy song or something like A Handful of Stardust? There's something up here that I really like. I like this one a little bit, but only because of like that cup of tea and or coffee. And this one is pretty okay. But like once we start going down, like this is good. That one's not as good, but it's alright. This one's pretty cool. This one's better. Don't really like either of these, but these ones are this one, and these. Y'all down here got it going on. I'll go with this one. I really like that, like that VHS, the static, the old TV feel. It's my sun sign. Is that the one that I know? I always have to check. It's like, what's my sun sign? What's my moon sign? My rising sign? Yeah, that's what I thought. My sun sign. Most people know their sun sign. Sagittarius, sun. Pick again, but it's an animal. Don't choose your favorite. Choose what calls out to you. Okay. The lion, sharks, possum, Algernon, deer, a bear, a bee, a frog, a crab, some bats, a moth, a dog with flowers, a wolf, a school of fish, and a cat. Honestly, if we're talking about pictures that call out to me, it's either the sharks or this deer or this mouse, which I didn't think would, but I'm like, okay. And the bear, but not so much. Not as much as the shark. The shark, I was like, yeah, shark, water, I feel you. It want me. This deer's making some serious eye contact, though. Because you small silence, boy. What's your favorite season? Winter! Oh, dear Neptune, look at all these words. 5'8" little mousy boys in your walls looking for cheese. And yeah, I need some more water before getting into all this reading. Man, I picked a good one. You're lost in a forest when you come upon a clearing with 4 doors. To leave the forest, you must enter one. Which do you choose? The large bronzed metal door with intricate metal swirls and lines going over the dirty, broken rectangular window in the middle of the door. It's old looking with cobwebs in all the corners. It looks abandoned and somehow foreboding, but welcoming at the same time. The path leading up to it looks to be a road made of stone bricks, but it's hard to really tell as it's almost entirely covered in dirt and moss. try to peer through the window, but all you can see is a metal coat rack standing in front of a long, dark hallway. Everything looks dusty. I don't think I'll be picking that one. We might come back to it, and I might change my mind. The small plain door that strangely resembles your bedroom door. It's painted black, but the paint has chipped over years of use, revealing the original gold color. Its doorknob is wobbly and worn. On the right side is a bike rack with one bike that's been left so long that there's vines wrapping around the tree or the tires and a bird's nest in the basket. On the left is a hanging lantern with the candle inside still lit. It has no path leading to it. It is just a door. You can't see here. What's it? You can't see here is smell anything that may be behind it. So you can't see here or smell anything that may be behind it, but it still somehow feels familiar. Alright. The round wooden door with a singular circular window right in the middle of it. There's vines growing all around the frame and snails crawling across the window. A fox sleeps in a small bush on one side of the door, and on the other side a pair of muddy old rain boots. The path leading up to it is made of small round stepping stones with mushrooms scattered throughout. You can't see through the small window as a small red checkered curtain covers it, but you can smell baked goods from outside the door. It sounds like a witch or a hobbit house. Ooh, the door that's cut in half, like the ones in daycares that make it so you can open the top but not the bottom, so the children don't run out. It's bright yellow with dirty handprints and crayon scribbles all over it. There's various potted plants on the side and a small bluebird is sad singing at the top. The path leading up to it is a pavement with chalk drawings such as hopscotch, suns, rainbows, and a variety of animals and smiley faces covering it. It's lined by colorful bricks. Ants cross the path and lions carrying breadcrumbs and grapes. You can hear laughter coming from behind the door. Anything but the circular round window and the bronze one. The plain door with the lantern that looks like my door and the kid's door are pretty appealing to me. These sound fun. Ooh, wow, wow. I'll take this one. I like the lantern. Congratulations! Whatever door you picked was correct, and behind it at the end of the hallway stood someone to bring you home. Who is it? Your siblings, your parents, your best friend, one of your old teachers, someone you intentionally lost, a stranger, your significant other, or someone you regret losing. Honestly, if in this weird forest space, if I'm opening a door that looks vaguely like my bedroom door, it's painted black and there's gold underneath and there's a lantern nearby and an old bike, I think I'd expect like one of my siblings to be around, just in that space. It just makes the most sense. Oh, here's a question, and no, I won't apologize for it. Also, I'm bad at punctuation, so I'm just gonna mash all the words there and hope for the best. Alright, let's see. Are there songs I recognize here? Green Grass by Ellie Dixon. Bugbear by Chloe Moriando. The Gambler by Fun. Little Lion Man by Mumford & Sons. God, I'm probably picking that one. I love that song. Rate yourself and rake yourself. Take all the courage you have left. And waste and figure all the problems you made. I'm gonna pick that one. I like that song a lot. My answers are in different order than mine. Oh yeah, that's an option when you make a U quiz. You can have it jumbled. Do I match my socks? No, I just grab and go. Dogs or cats? Cats, easy. Cats or dogs again, but this time, which one are you like? Not, are you a cat person or a dog person? Like, do you as a person have cat energy or dog energy? That's a good question. I know when I'm streaming, people would probably say dog, just because that's easier. You know, like a dog personality, much louder and such. And also that stupid, awful, wretched song. But, like, I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell for me. I I think I have more cat-like energy. If only because me and my cat are so similar, but I also know that cats are a lot more like their owners to begin with, so. Like, we share personalities, me and my little baby. I'll go with cat. I feel comfortable with cat as a closer to personality type trait. And thank you, SK, for the hug. I'm making you choose one of 4 options again, but this time it's boxes. Ooh, boxes. Which one do you open? The wooden chest with moss and vines growing on and around it. It clearly hasn't been opened in many years, making you not want to open it, but you feel a strong, familiar pull coming from it. When you touch it, it feels warm and slightly damp, and it smells like summer rain. Oh, petrichor, my beloved. Or the big iron chest that nearly reaches your hip with a chain going. Well, the big iron chest that nearly reaches your hip with a chain going are kind the whole thing. Maybe around the whole thing, and a large lock in the middle. But the lock is unlocked? The key is still in it too. It's dark blood red and twisted with a jewel eye at the top. Ooh, cool. On the box, there's scratch marks that seem to have been used. That have been a message, but it's worn and illegible now. It's cold to the touch, but putting your hand on it, you feel safe. The taped up dented cardboard box with children's stickers stuck all over it, not as interesting immediately. It's not very big, but not tiny either. A good middle. When you pick it up, it feels like it's about to fall apart and fills you with a strong feeling of nostalgia. Something long forgotten that you used to believe to be important is in there. Oh. What about the small one that looks similar to a jewelry box? It's dark blue, covered with silver glitter, no bigger than the palm of your hand. But when you pick it up, it's heavy and feels secretive. Something has been hidden in there for a long time, and you're dying to know what it is. Ooh. I like this one. I like the box with the eye and the key and stuff. What was in the box? An answer, a letter, a photo, a key, a question, a secret, or nothing? An answer, I think. Let's get weirdly abstract. If you could go back and change anything about your life, would you? 100... maybe not 100%. Actually, yeah. I'd invest in fucking GameStop. What time are you taking this quiz? It is currently 8:09 p.m. Do you think you know who you are? Where's the yes, and I'm still learning more about myself? No, but I'm learning. It's the yes, I've forgotten some and I'm relearning. Like, it's both of these together, if that makes sense. I think we'll just go to the I'm learning portion. I'm getting more into the groove. What would people describe you as? Alright, chat, everyone. Y'all, smart, helpful, distant, serious, forgiving, leader, dork, bubbly, loyal, or lovable. Y'all got any of these options? Which one screams G-Man to you? Dork, fuck you! Element, I'm no longer taking suggestions from you. Well, I know things I'm certainly not. I don't think forgiving is one of them. Or bubbly. I don't think anyone would call me... I mean, I am, like, lovable, but I don't think that's one of my... Like, oh yeah, the lovable G-Man. Y'all said duck in bed. Fuck you too. Y'all are dreadful. So you're more of a leader or a follower? Follow me. Hot or cold? Cold. What do you want to get? This won't affect your results? I don't know. I just want to get a good result. Tell me a fun fact or else. I still have a baby tooth. Cause I'm the moon! Wait, hang on. I can't stop thinking about that stupid video. Where is it? I'm gonna subject all of you to this really quick because I watched this a lot last night, and now that I got my results of the moon, we're all gonna sit here.
Sing a song I wrote
Yeah.
just for you, Mr. Sun.
Oh, that's
Yes.
fine. You really don't have
The
to.
moon
Alright,
rap.
here I go
Oh,
then.
boy.
Well, the earth is full of creatures, anyone could be a friend. Gee, it sure would be a shame if all of that were just to end. But I'm a scheming, dreaming demon, moon beaming in outer space, and I'm
Yeah,
the
moon rap.
wise of the
Entire human race, cause I'm the moon!
What?
I'm the moon!
I don't understand. What?
Your days are numbered, the number my friend, cause the whole dang universe is coming to an end.
Well,
Such a good
how do you like
song.
my song so far?
I'm afraid of you.
You like it that much? Well, here's some more.
Here's
Gee, Mr.
some
Sun, I think
more.
that I'll miss you the most, but I'm afraid that you and all the other matter will be toast. Sure, all the stars might think they're hot because they're made out of fire.
But I've got laser beam eyes, that's right, whatever I desire, cause I'm the
Why
moon!
are you like this?
I'm the
What does
moon!
this have to do with being the moon?
The days are numbered, the number my friend, cause the whole dang universe is coming
Did
to
I
an
just say
end.
something?
Better watch out, cause I'm coming for you. When I come in with the stars that they can't see too. Gonna crush everything into a cosmic dust. Yeah, the meaning of life is
Yeah.
anonymous
Stop
fun. No
it.
more liquid, solid gas. Take a deep breath, it could be your last.
could be your last.
Must I do this?
Why?
Oh
yeah, I remember why.
Cause
Cause
I'm
I'm the
Not a good
moon!
explanation.
That's right, I'm the
I think
moon!
religion warned me about you.
Your days are numbered, the number my friend, cause the whole dang universe is coming to
Maybe
an
if we just
end.
start up and
I'm the moon! This is what I do in my free time. Me, I'm the moon in my free time, and I float around and I use my laser beam eyes and I fry things. It's great. It's awesome. All right, let's read my results. I'm the moon. You're so cool. You're calm. Wrong. Well, on average. When the silly meter is dialed down lower and I'm not a bit manic. You're calm and smart and collected. Like, so smart. What the fuck? Share some intelligence with the rest of us. Never. I envy your ability to handle stressful situations. People probably think you're mean, but you're not. No, I'm mean. I'm pretty mean. You're so nice. Wrong. You just have a resting bitch face. Okay, fine. And to be honest, me too, Lamau. You should stop stressing yourself out. Just because you can handle it / you're used to it doesn't mean you should. Also remember to talk to people sometimes. Stop bottling up everything. If your friend hurt you, then tell them. Ignoring it time and time again and letting the hurt and anger bubble up inside you will do no one any good. Oh my god, fine. Talk to people and never forget how important you are. Without you, the world would suck. Not to mention how sad a sky would be if the moon were to leave. How sad the earth, sun, and stars would be. How sad everyone would be. I love you. Beautiful. The earth, the sun, the stars. And the earth, the land, and sea, and sky. They can never win, but they sure can try. 'Cause I'm the moon! Nice. I think it's good. I think it's good results. I've learned enough. I've seen enough. I understand now. I know what I must do and who I must become. Me. Be as me as I can be. With my moon powers. And that's the last quiz. I think it has fulfilled my desire to get some more cool, introspective, mind, soul, personality, brain, who am I, thoughts flowing. It's good stuff. But yeah, we gonna head on out of here. Cause I gotta like take a shower and get some food and then go to sleep and like wind down and get the rest of this energy out of my body by making some food or something. So I can have a good interview tomorrow. So, thank you guys for tuning into the stream. It was fun. It was cool. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well and had fun following along with the quizzes that I put in chat and got some good information out of it. Or maybe not, and it was all a total bust, but hey, at least you're here. As always, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and thank you. Wish me luck on that interview. I'm gonna need it. I need y'all to channel for me because I need it to go well. Not that I need it to go well. I want it to go well. And if it doesn't go well, I'll find something else. I have to be okay with like making attempts and like giving my best and being okay with failing and bouncing back from things. I gotta get better at that. Like, I feel like I'm decently good at it, but I want to be better at it. Now let's see who's up right now. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Golly. So many folks are online right now. 7. We got 7 targets. We're spinning up the death machine. We're charging it up. Where do I want to go? Who do I want to raid? Hang on. I gotta come up with my raid phrase first. We already neither of the any. All right. So here's what's gonna happen, right? We're gonna go raid Thunder. He's playing Overwatch, and that's always funny to watch. It's funny to watch Overwatch. The raid phrase for tonight. Where is it? Here we go. It's easy. It's perfect. You already know what it is. Can you feel the vibes? 'Cause I'm the moon. That's right. I'm the moon. Ha ha ha. Your days are numbered. They're numbered, my friend. 'Cause the whole dang universe is coming to an end. 'Cause I'm the moon. I'm going to be thinking about that all night. And just that little bit of singing wound me up a little bit more. So I'm gonna go. Y'all copy that, paste that, put it in the chat. Be cool, be chill, embellish that raid phrase with some emotes if you are inclined to do so. We can yell out about the moon at Thunder, and I'm sure you will appreciate that. And I'll see y'all tomorrow, hopefully with some good news. I don't imagine I'm gonna immediately be offered the job after the interview, but who knows? I hope I feel good after everything. And if not, I'll probably just put on some Wobble Dogs and have a real chill stream. Good night, everybody. Talk to you later.